Hello. Today I'm going to discuss the operation of the Alaris CareFusion pump that will be provided to us during transport of stroke patients between legacy facilities if they are receiving TPA and or nicardipine. Today we'll be discussing the use of the pump as it pertains to nicardipine. So the first thing we're going to do when we arrive, we're going to get all of our patient demographics, everything we need in terms of onset, last normal time, transferring physician, receiving physician, etc. We're also going to get our settings for the pump if they're on nicardipine, what the pump is currently running at in terms of milligrams per hour, and what the milliliters per hour should equate to with that as well. If it's being set up for the first time, the nursing staff should spike and prime the line and feed it through the pump housing, but we'll just walk through starting from the machine being powered off. So we'll power it on, let it run through its self-care check. As with any piece of equipment, this does take a bit of time, so we'll just kind of wait for that to happen. Again, in the meantime, we'll be talking with our patient, we'll be getting a baseline set of vital signs and any other pertinent information that we think we need. So now that it's up and running, we see that it's asking for a new patient. For us, that's going to be yes. Click yes. It'll also ask if it's an ICU and or PCU patient. Again, we will select yes. We're going to be using channel A. This is a modular pump, and this can run up to 4 banks per side. For this demonstration, we're going to use bank A. So channel select on the actual module itself, and we will choose that we're going to run a guardrail drug. This machine is pre-programmed with a whole host of medications under their guardrail protocols. So we will narrow ourselves down to nicardipine alphabetically, and then N. Nicardipine, as you will see, is the second up from the bottom. So we'll select the arrow for nicardipine. Standard concentration is going to be 40 milligrams in 200 milliliters. This should be mixed and ready to go by the facility, hanging in the bag already. So we'll want to confirm that yes, indeed, it is the 40 milligrams in 200 mLs. It will ask us again if we're sure that it's 40 milligrams in 200 mLs, and we will say yes. And then this third page is just a rundown of the drug amount, the volume it's diluted in, if it's a weight-based delivery, which this drug is not, so that says not used. And if all these things are what we want them to be, we again click next. Here's where we'll choose our dose. For Multnomah County operations, it will start at a low dose of 5 milligrams per hour, and it'll max out at 15 milligrams per hour. So for this purpose, we'll pick dose, type in our 5 milligrams per hour, and it will auto-calculate our milliliters per hour. The thing that we need to do next is the volume to be infused. This is a 500 cc bag, so we'll go ahead and put 500 cc's in. And after we have the volume to be infused and our dose chosen, go ahead and hit start. The green light indicates that the pump is running with no issues. It will tell you what your rate in milliliters per hour is here at the top, and in the scrolling display it will give you the name of the medication and the milligrams per hour dose. So this will say nicardipine, 5 milligrams. During transport, the patient's pressure goes up and we want to titrate our nicardipine to bring it down below our threshold of 180 systolically. We can do that by raising the milligrams per hour by 2.5 milligrams per hour. So we started with a dose of 5, and we're going to raise it to 7.5 milligrams per hour. The way to do that is, again, channel select on the module that you're using. Brings us back to our dose screen. So we'll check the dose box, and then it's easy as typing in 7.5. 7.5 milligrams. Again, it auto-calculates our milliliters per hour. Volume to be infused is not changing, so that is ready to go. And just again, hit start. And that is the easiest and quickest way to use the CareFusion Alaris PC pump for transport of patients receiving nicardipine. Thank you.